The state of Tamil Nadu, India, was rocked by a scandal in recent years. This scam, known as the Cash-for-Jobs Scam, shook public trust. It exposed a web of corruption. Government officials and intermediaries were implicated. These individuals allegedly exploited their positions for personal gain. The scam involved the illegal sale of government jobs. Desperate job seekers were lured with promises of secure employment. They were asked to pay exorbitant bribes. This illegal trade of opportunities cast a dark shadow over the state's employment system. This scam is a stark reminder of the pervasive nature of corruption. It highlights the urgent need for transparency and accountability. The incident has left many questioning the integrity of those in power. It has also raised concerns about the fairness of the job market in Tamil Nadu. At the heart of the scandal is former Minister Senthil Balaji. He is accused of being a key figure in orchestrating this elaborate scheme. Balaji held a position of power. This allowed him to influence job appointments. Intermediaries played a crucial role in connecting job seekers and corrupt officials. These individuals acted as brokers. They facilitated the illicit exchange of money for jobs. Their involvement reveals a network of corruption. The scam has implicated individuals at various levels of the government. This points to a systemic problem. It suggests that corrupt practices were deeply entrenched. The investigation sought to uncover the extent of the network. The involvement of high-profile individuals like Senthil Balaji sent shockwaves through the state. The public watched closely as the case unfolded. They demanded justice and accountability. The scam operated under a veil of secrecy. Job seekers, desperate for employment, were often approached through intermediaries. These intermediaries would promise them government jobs. These jobs came with the allure of stability and security. However, these promises came at a steep price. Job seekers were asked to pay hefty sums of money as bribes. The amount varied depending on the position and department. These transactions were often done discreetly. The money was allegedly funneled through intermediaries. It eventually reached corrupt officials who had the authority to influence job appointments. This system ensured that the illegal exchange remained hidden from scrutiny. This manipulation of the employment process had devastating consequences. Deserving candidates were sidelined. Those who could afford to pay were given preference. This undermined the principles of fairness and meritocracy. The victims of this scam are the countless job seekers who were cheated out of their hard-earned money and their rightful opportunities. Many of them were from humble backgrounds. They had invested their savings and hopes in securing a government job. The scam left them financially drained. They were also emotionally scarred. The betrayal they felt was profound. They had trusted that the system would provide them with a fair chance. The scam had far-reaching consequences. It shattered the dreams of individuals and families. It perpetuated a cycle of inequality. Those who could not afford to pay bribes were left behind. The case brought to light the plight of unemployed youth. They were vulnerable to exploitation. It highlighted the urgent need for ethical recruitment practices. The government had to take steps to restore faith in the system. Section 5. The legal battle, navigating the courts. As the scam came to light, authorities launched an extensive investigation. The magnitude of the case required a coordinated effort from multiple agencies. The case quickly gained momentum, drawing significant media attention and public scrutiny. It became a focal point of public attention, with the news channels providing constant updates and analysis. The legal battle that ensued was complex and multifaceted, involving numerous legal experts and intricate arguments. Multiple charge sheets were filed, each detailing various aspects of the scam. They detailed the alleged involvement of various individuals and the extent of their crimes. The prosecution presented a substantial amount of evidence. They aimed to prove the charges of bribery, corruption, and abuse of power, leaving no stone unturned. The defense lawyers argued their client's innocence, presenting counter-evidence and alternative narratives. They challenged the validity of the evidence, questioning the methods used in the investigation. The case dragged on for months. It became a test of the Indian legal system, highlighting its strengths and weaknesses. The Madras High Court played a crucial role, making several key rulings that shaped the course of the trial. It upheld the clubbing of multiple supplementary charge sheets with the main charge sheet. This decision was significant in ensuring a comprehensive trial. It ensured that all aspects of the scam would be tried together, providing a holistic view of the case and its implications. Section 6 of the Supreme Court steps in, a lawyer's conflict of interest. The case took an unexpected turn when lawyer N. Subramaniam, who was representing the victims, was found to have a conflict of interest. This discovery was not just a minor hiccup. It had significant implications for the case and the legal community at large. This revelation sent shockwaves through the legal community. Lawyers, judges, and even law students were taken aback by the news, questioning how such a conflict could have gone unnoticed for so long. Subramaniam had also represented accused number 18 in the case. This dual role was not just a technicality, it was a glaring ethical issue that could undermine the entire judicial process. This dual representation created a clear ethical dilemma. It posed questions about the lawyer's ability to provide unbiased representation and maintain professional integrity. It raised concerns about his ability to impartially represent either party. The legal community began to scrutinize the mechanisms in place to prevent such conflicts. The Supreme Court, the highest judicial authority in India, took note of this conflict. The involvement of the Supreme Court added a layer of gravity to the situation. A bench consisting of Justice Abhay S. Oka and Justice Ujjal Bhuyan expressed their disapproval. They questioned Subramaniam's conduct, emphasizing the importance of ethical behavior in the legal profession. The court's intervention highlighted the importance of ethical considerations in legal proceedings. It served as a reminder that the justice system relies heavily on the integrity of its practitioners. It emphasized that lawyers have a duty to avoid conflicts of interest. This duty is not just a guideline, but a cornerstone of legal ethics. This is crucial for upholding the integrity of the justice system. Without such ethical standards, the very foundation of justice could be compromised. Section 7. Upholding ethical standards, the importance of impartiality. Impartiality is the cornerstone of the legal profession, ensuring that justice is served without bias or favoritism. The Supreme Court's criticism of N. Subramaniam underscores a fundamental principle of legal ethics, the importance of impartiality. This principle is vital for maintaining the integrity of the legal system and public confidence in judicial outcomes. Lawyers have a duty to their clients. This duty involves providing competent and diligent representation, ensuring that their clients' rights and interests are protected. They must act in their best interests. This means offering honest advice, maintaining confidentiality, and advocating zealously on their behalf. However, this duty is not absolute. Lawyers must balance their obligations to their clients with their responsibilities to the court and the legal system. Lawyers cannot represent clients when a conflict of interest exists. Such conflicts can compromise their ability to provide impartial and effective representation. Such conflicts can arise in various situations. For instance, a lawyer might have a financial interest in the outcome of the case or a personal relationship with someone involved. A lawyer might have previously represented the opposing party. This prior involvement can create a situation where the lawyer's loyalty is divided. They might have a personal relationship with someone involved in the case. Personal connections can cloud a lawyer's judgment and affect their objectivity. When a conflict of interest arises, it can undermine the fairness of legal proceedings. This can lead to biased decisions and unjust outcomes. It can create the appearance of bias. Even the perception of partiality can damage the credibility of the legal process. This erodes public trust in the legal profession. When people lose faith in the fairness of the legal system, it weakens the rule of law. The Supreme Court's actions in the Cash-for-Jobs scam serve as a reminder that ethical considerations are paramount. Upholding these standards is essential for justice to prevail. Lawyers must prioritize their ethical obligations. This includes avoiding conflicts of interest and maintaining the highest standards of professional conduct. Failure to do so can have serious consequences. Lawyers who breach ethical standards may face disciplinary action, including disbarment, and damage to their professional reputation. Section 8. Seeking justice. The fight against corruption. The TN Cash-for-Jobs scam is a stark reminder of the challenges India faces in its fight against corruption. This case is not an isolated incident, it reflects a broader problem that plagues the country. Corruption undermines the very fabric of society. It erodes public trust, it hinders economic growth, it perpetuates inequality. Addressing this issue requires a multifaceted approach. Strengthening institutions is crucial. Independent and effective investigative agencies are essential. They must be empowered to investigate and prosecute corruption cases without fear or favor. Transparency and accountability are vital. The government must be transparent in its dealings. It should be held accountable for its actions. Access to information is essential. This empowers citizens to hold those in power accountable. Section 9. A call for transparency and accountability. The TN Cash-for-Jobs scam serves as a wake-up call. It highlights the urgent need for greater transparency and accountability in government hiring processes. Implementing robust systems is crucial. These systems must ensure that merit and fairness are the guiding principles in job selection. This includes establishing clear and transparent criteria for recruitment. Background checks should be mandatory for all government employees. This can help prevent individuals with a history of corruption from holding positions of power. Whistleblower protection is essential. Individuals who come forward to report corruption must be protected from retaliation. This encourages people to speak out against wrongdoing. The fight against corruption requires a collective effort. The government, civil society, and citizens must work together to create a culture of integrity.